Well, hello and welcome to McBride's Bricks. As you can see, we are still in Halloween season, and today we are looking at a really special set from a theme way back from 2012 called the Monster Fighters. And here's a few of the sets that were released that year. I think there was 10 or 12 in total, and there were swamp creatures and mummies and werewolves and zombies and crazy scientists and all sorts. But today we are looking at what I think is the best of all the sets released in this theme, and that is the Vampyre Castle. And it belongs to Lord Vampire and his wife Lady Vampire. And there you can see the minifigures, 6 minifigures in total, plus I think there's a skeleton, which makes 7. So, and it's a fantastic looking set, so I can't wait to get building. You can see there's a lot of detail in this set. I've actually bought this set from eBay, pre-used, or as I rather call it, pre-loved. And as you can see, the box is a little bit bashed, but I'm hoping that the Lego inside should be in perfect condition. So let's get started and see. Now I will start with the minifigures, but first let's take a look at my Halloween nails. I've tried ghosts this time. Not perfect, but they'll do. They're a bit spooky for Halloween. Now I will start off the first minifigure and the main one in this set, and that is Lord Vampire. And they're pretty special features in this theme, that there's quite a few glow-in-the-dark pieces. And Lord Vampire has a glow-in-the-dark face and hands, and a very cool cape that I almost forgot to put on him. And as you can see, there's a fabulous stand-up collar that makes him look so distinguished, and his very traditional kind of old-fashioned suit with his ruffly shirt and pocket watch. He's very distinguished looking and rather scary looking. Woo! So we'll set you aside and look at your beautiful bride, Lady Vampire, and she too has got glow-in-the-dark hands and a glow-in-the-dark face. She's 2 faces. One is rather scary looking, and the other one, I think she's trying to be nice, but it's quite a creepy smile. Oh my goodness, especially when she's walking around with a bottle full of ominous looking bright green potion. Oh, what's it going to turn us into? Okay, we'll set you aside and start on the Monster Fighters. And this is the leader of the Monster Fighters, Dr. Rodney Rathbone, and he's looking very dapper there in his waistcoat and pocket watch and his lovely sage green trousers, but he has a mechanical leg, so goodness knows what fight he's got into before that he lost his leg. And he has a pistol and a sword to help him fight the monsters. But unfortunately, I can't find his hat among all the Lego, because it's not in individual bags. It's so hard to find it, so I'm just really hoping that it's there and that it turns up. But we'll set you aside for now, not too close to the monsters. So next we are going to look at one of the gang of the Monster Fighters, and that is Jack McHammer. And as you can see, he has got a mechanical arm and a very plaid looking shirt there. He looks, what a tough looking face he has got. I must say, I love this minifig. And he's got a little beanie hat just to finish him off. And his weapons, he has got Thor's hammer. Well, it's the same piece, but I don't think it's got Thor's special powers. And he has got a hook piece for his hand to go at the end of his mechanical arm. So pretty scary looking sight. You'd like to have him on your team, definitely have him on your side. And now the skeleton. And let's put you together. Oh, wrong way round. And the arms are the older version of the arms that have like ball and socket joints, that they're a little bit flimsy, but I kind of like it. So I'm going to put you beside the monsters, although I haven't decided yet whether you're a monster or a victim. And we also have the Manbats. We have 2 of these guys, and these are kind of like Lord Vampire's henchmen. And I can't find the legs of the second one. This is another piece that I can't find, and I just hope that it's that I can't see it, and I hope it's there. So as soon as we find it, we'll put them on. Now on to the first actual part of the build, and this is the car that we are starting with. It's a rather long looking car. Turn it upside down, and we're giving it a real strong structure here from the bottom. we build up the sides with hooks on the sides there for something interesting. Oh yes, they're like exhaust pieces. I like those. As you can see there, I burnt my hand on the grill just to have a scar for Halloween. No, actually, it was accidental and it was really, really painful, but it'll heal. Okay, so there's what I think is the front grille and bumper of the car. I think it's the front at least. Yes, there's a steering wheel facing the right way, and now we'll get our wheel arches on, that lovely sand green colour. That matches Dr. Rodney's trousers. I'm not sure if that's intentional or not. And let's put some nice lights on the front here. And we have hooks there too for something. And these lovely long pieces to make the bonnet look really sleek and classic car from maybe the 1920s, I'd imagine. Oh, I love the way they're doing this, putting together binoculars and a gun to make a really long rifle. That looks fantastic, clicked onto the front of the car. Now, what are we doing here? What is this? Is it some sort of booster, speed booster to make a quick getaway, or is it something to trap the monsters? Quite a few technic bits. So this clicks into the back here. So it can go up or down. I'm not quite sure what that is. Here's another bit for the behind the driver for the seat, and we'll put in our wheels. Nope, oh, wrong way. It almost looks like they're inside out, doesn't it? But I actually like the overall look and feel it gives to the car. Now, I know what that piece is now. It's a net launcher to trap some of the monsters. That is a cool idea. And guess what? I found Manbats' legs. They were in the box. Isn't that fantastic? And I found Dr. Rodney's hat. And I'm so glad I did, because it's a really cool little bowler hat. And it finishes off his outfit perfectly. Now let's see if I can get some Manbat here and snare him in the net. Oh, nearly. Third time lucky. Come on. You can totally get this Manbat. Yay! Well, we knocked him down. We'll just pretend we got him. Near enough. Now, I must say, I love the overall look and feel of this car. It's so long and sleek and classy looking. And it suits the two guys. Now, I think we'll try to put Dr. Rodney up here on top of the launcher. So they can both go in it, and he can keep an eye out for monsters while they're driving along. Just don't drive under any bridges. Now, great start to the build. So let's get started on the castle. There's quite a lot of technic pieces I can see here, so that it's going to be quite a dynamic build with a lot of moving parts and a lot of beiges and browns and greys and blacks, all very castle-y looking. Our first little window. Now, the other thing about getting used or pre-loved sets from eBay are that the stickers are normally already all done for you. And in this case, thankfully, the stickers seem to be, if it a little look, and most of them seem to be in pretty good shape and done really well, because sometimes they can be awful and it really ruins the set for me if the stickers aren't put on properly. And we are putting a second little hook on here and a barred door for the entrance. Oh, it looks like a little cell. I wouldn't fancy being stuck in there. I think I'll put Lord Vampire in and see how he likes it. Although he's a bat or a vampire, he can probably fly out. Or he could just walk out the little archway that's been left there. I'm assuming that is going to be covered up somehow. Okay, let's keep building. Now there is the little archway covered up and it flicks off. Oh, that's so satisfying. I could do that all day. And we have more stickered pieces here to build up the walls of this cell. It's going to have rather high walls by the looks of it. No floor in between. And a barred window this time, and another barred window. Now we seem to be building up and up and up. Now we've got some Technic pieces here. I'm not quite sure what this piece is going to do. It sticks out the side of the building, and more Technic pieces. And now that looks a little bit like a ship's wheel. I don't think it is, but it reminds me of it. And now we have a chain to be attached. Oh, one side's to the Technic piece and the other side has hooks and what looks like handcuffs. Oh dear, and it's going inside the cell. Oh no, it looks like some poor soul's going to be attached to the handcuffs and left to hang. And we're building up the walls even higher. It's a desolate looking place. At last we put a roof on it. And we're still building higher. It's such a tall tower for the first part of the build. This looks like it could be the turrets at the top, perhaps. Maybe this is as high as it goes. I think so. Now we have a cauldron. And into our cauldron we have to put a frog and a mushroom or a toadstool. And give it a good stir with a stick. Every haunted castle needs a cauldron with potion in it. And I think it belongs to Lady Vampire, who can add some more of your deadly potion that you have. Oh my goodness. Now on to the next bit. Have to be careful to get these octagons the right way round. There's a right way and a wrong way, as I've discovered before. And now we're kind of building a wall with a window here. And another Technic brick. And some studs. What could we be putting claws in here for? And hooks. I'm not quite sure what we're building here. No, I assume it's part of the castle wall with the greys. And we've gone up a floor and build the wall up further. Now in another octagon. Join them together. It's like a little passageway or a little footpath perhaps, with a jumper stud in the middle. Not quite sure yet what this is. Oh, we've got a matching part with more claws. Oh, they're a little bit fiddly. Now, let's get this up. Do these match at each side? Oh, again, a little bit ominous looking. And another wall with a window in it. And let's build up our bricks. And another similar pillar. Thank goodness, all the stickers so far have been just spot on. Brilliant. Now, this is getting longer. And it's not totally symmetrical, but it's similar at both sides. I love this little dead looking bush at the front, and now we're putting on, it's for gates. So when you open the gate, you've got little claws to stick out from either side. How monstrously monstrous. Now, the archway over the gate will smooth that off. And two more Technic bricks with a hole, so what on earth's going to go in there? And now we're building our turrets to make it look really castle-y. And one at the other side. Lovely. Oh, that is a very cool entrance to a haunted castle. I just love it. And let's finish it off with a bat over the gate. And another glow-in-the-dark piece. A glow-in-the-dark spider. That's gone into the Technic piece so you can send it flying out to anybody who comes to the gate. Oh, it goes out quite far actually. Oh, that is class. Now let's attach these two together, the gate and the tower, and we have got a fantastic start to our castle. Now you can see it a little bit better there with the box away. We'll put Lord Vampire up beside. He can fly up beside his beautiful bride. And the henchmen, the Manbats, can sit around it. And the poor skeleton, I think he's definitely not a monster. He's just a poor victim who's been left to hang till he's starving. The poor guy. Okay, so I am going to pause building the vampire castle for today. There are just so many fabulous parts to this build, I don't want to rush it. And I shall be back in a few days with the second part of the build. So if you enjoyed it, please do give me a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see the rest of the build, please do subscribe. Happy Halloween! See you next time!